Seattle Seahawks and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Well, this weather is not cooperating as we're set to go. And we're off from Jacksonville. From his own end zone, here we go. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Throwing to start this game. It's intercepted on the first play of the game. Devin Lloyd making the play. Oh, baby. This stadium was already loud to start this game, Brock. But that play, it's in an absolute uproar now.
And the one thing you want to do as an opposing team is quiet the crowd. Especially as a quarterback, it's your job to quiet that home crowd. But an interception, well, it does nothing but add fuel to the fire. A fever pitch now as the offense takes the field, looking for an early lead.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Got the Seahawks 20-yard line.
Hey, Lion! Hey, Soko, hunt. 13, Lou!
Lawrence in the pistol. And he's got it. It's in close. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars parlay the interception into points. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. It's dropped underneath. Walker. And he'll work this one up to the 28. Stopped by Foye Oluoku.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve. Some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Darnold with it on 3rd and short. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him, getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Rolling into enemy territory, and they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
And again, it's Darnold. Short pass brought in. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
He's got his man. This is Walker. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. He manages a gain of 8 there. And it sets up Seattle with first down. From the gun, Darnold. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they face second down.
At the 24-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Darnold. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. He works it down to the edge of the red zone. Travis Hunter making that play.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Throwing is Darnold on third down. Hits him on the out route. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third down. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Never a pause you want to make, partner. A player injured on that snap, and it is their running back, Kenneth Walker, who's being looked at. All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12. Here's Darnold to throw. He brings it in. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Charbonnet will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
Well, Kate, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the
Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Foye Oluokun with the pick.
That's one of those drives, Kate, especially on the opening drive. You come to the sidelines, and all you're thinking about, unfortunately, is the failure at the end. It's kind of like being a student. You're so good all semester, and then you just bomb the final exam.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
13, look. Hey, go. Go. 11. Hey, Soko, hot.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Throw right side, caught by Thomas. Rolling into enemy territory. And a big play is finally put to an end.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Here's Etienne on first down. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. They have it 2nd down, well inside of field goal range.
Here we go.
Lawrence, a quick throw out line. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
Well, the defense was ready for that throw, stopping him right in his tracks, right at the line of scrimmage.
Third and 4 coming up now.
On red.
Lawrence working from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And 4th and 4 coming up. Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal. There's a 44-yard look from the right hash. Little knocks it through. And that one was beautifully struck. It goes right down the middle.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And he gets crushed by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. Pistol snap. Darnold. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Play fake. Darnold. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throwing here, Darnold. Complete beyond the marker. And he gets this down near the 30.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. Going the out route complete. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
He's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. Give him 8 yards on the play. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Finds Cup once more. And he's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. 1st and goal coming up.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Darnold now to throw. Has it in close. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Walker. Can't bypass that line. They stop him at the 3.
That's twice now. The runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Just 3 yards between them and a touchdown. It's 3rd and goal. Darnold. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
They want the touchdown on 4th and goal. They're going for it from the 3. They'll try to throw. It's Darnold. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Starting at the 10. He stopped on the run back of the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Decent 24. Still.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
He tucks it and takes off. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Hey, easy. Route.
Lawrence now off the play action. There's that slide at the end, Brock. Good decision-making there as he picks up close to 8 on that run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Go. Hey, Soko, hi.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from Everbank. And it's the Jaguars. Looking at 2nd and 3.
Go, let's go. Hey, son.
From the 47. Throw reeled in by Thomas. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, 11. Son, this is right. Go.
From the gun, it's again to Bigsby. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
2nd and 8. He's going deep this time. And he scores. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars grow their lead just before halftime. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Cam Little to kick off for the
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Here's Darnold. He put everything he had into this one. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. He got second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
We got sack.
On 2nd and 10 now. Darnold. That's caught. Here's Zach Charbonnet. Decent game here, but short of the first.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Darnold with it on 3rd and short. Finds Charbonnet underneath. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. He manages a gain of 8 there. And it sets up Seattle with first down. They just get the play off. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. Oh no, they get him yet again. That is Caleb Ransom. And the Jaguars do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Now is Dixon to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. Making some progress here. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, run.
Now we give left side to Bigsby. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
All right, here we go. Time. Hey, easy. Still.
They run it again with Bigsby. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Up to the ground by Kaiser White. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Go. Right, let's go. Here we go.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Has him on the quick hitter. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Hey, Soko, high.
First and 10, it's Lawrence. Escapes the pocket. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Lawrence looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Seahawks with 6 DBs out there. Third down coming up.
23. Silver.
Shotgun give now to Bigsby. He hits a wall, stops at a yard. That's going to bring up fourth down. Inside of field goal range, but the kicker ain't moving. They're going for this. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're first to 3. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Facing fourth down, the Jags electing to send out Cam Little for this field goal try. Definitely not an automatic here. This 41 yards away. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And their lead holds steady at 10.
So in the end, the armchair quarterbacks, Kate, are going to tell you the more aggressive-minded play caller would have been correct. It would have been a better decision to go for it as they come up with nothing from that field goal try.
Throwing on first, here's Darnold. A throw left side, caught by Smith and Jigba. And he's tackled for a short gain.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. Completed over the middle. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Third down from the gun. He beams one deep right side. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Trying to force one through there. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on fourth and short. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. Here's first and 10 from the 34.
Hey, go! Go, let's go!
Lawrence working from the gun. Getting out to his left. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17.
Lisa 24. Hey, tomato.
Give up the gut to Bigsby. He's going to squeeze about 8 yards out of that run block. That brings up third down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly when he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Throwing is Lawrence on third down. That's caught for the first. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Up the middle they go with Bigsby. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Off the play action, it's Lawrence. Bails out of the pocket quick. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
That one's complete over the middle. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Returnable from the 1. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Here's Darnold to throw. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation. Just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Oh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turn. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Some guys, you just have to account for them, especially middle linebackers. I remember Ray Lewis, Brian Urlacher, it just felt like their presence took up the entire field. And this linebacker today, well, he had the interception earlier, a sack right now, you've got to start figuring out a plan for him or he will take over this game.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Play fake, Darnold. He puts everything behind this one. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. Seahawks bringing out the punt team. His work begins at the 31. He gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Who's carrying out is his Bashal Tootin. And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Let's go.
Out of the gun to give to ETN. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
A gain of 2.
3rd and just 2 to go.
And 2.
Hey, kill.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Got his man, Thomas has it. And he's taken down at the 30. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Hey.
Going on 1st down, Lawrence. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Hey, go. Here we go.
They'll give this up the middle to ETN. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
From the red zone now. Cut near the goal line. And this is down all the way to the 3. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
That's another
Jason,
Jaguars
24.
1st down.
Hey, Ginger, touch.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Here we go, son.
They'll run, ETN. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
Line scrimmage.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Hey, lion.
The Seahawks 4-yard line.
ETN again. And he's backed up again as they stop him for another loss.
He was taken down
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after.
And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars make it a 24-point ball game. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Starting from the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. From the gun, Darnold. He's going deep. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
He's loaded another one up. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Travis Hunter reels in the pick.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. On the ground to begin this drive with Etienne. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. They go right back to Etienne. And they are going to have to face a 3rd down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
Hey, easy.
Etienne on 3rd down. That's the 1st and more past midfield. And he's finally marked down at the 46-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Hey, let's go.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Etienne again. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. That's good for 7 yards. And that's a Jaguar 1st down.
Take right open.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Hey, go.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Hurry up.
This is Bigsby. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
So the Jaguars come away with the win in this one. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happens over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Jaguars as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.
Seven oh Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar pull up as we mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city, we be locked in. Ay, locked in. Ball Harbor, take you shopping. Nikki Beach, we in the water. Free up, make it hotter. 2 a.m. we ended up at Live. 3 a.m. we like Pope. 4 a.m. and I know which girls I'm taking home.
Just spin, make our own, we don't follow the trends. 100 on our own expense. Only live once, so let's taste, don't miss. Pour them all out, then reload it. More drinks, more sips, more time getting spent on text. More things that I gotta confess. Let's be honest for once and own it. Lose ourselves and live in the moment. When they doubt, we just show them. Private plane, we